this is Emma's good friend Nora, and I am going to tell you how to make a nice shelter and to survive your first night in Minecraft. So for the sake of later, we're going to keep cheats on and we're going to keep structures on, but the bonus chest I'm not going to keep because that makes people rather lazy. So we don't want creative because, well, that's not survival, but once we have it on survival, we can start. And I don't recommend calling your world New World because then you get them all confused. So try to think up a nice name for you to use. And while we are building terrain here, the first thing to do in Minecraft is not to gather wood, as most people will tell you. It is to find a good place to start. So, like, find a nice place for you to get shelter. So you can see I'm kind of derpy right now. But once I get started, see? Here are trees. So head towards trees. And there is a cave. If you can see stone, keep that in for further reference, because stone will be important very soon. Well, on your first night, you probably won't need it. So here we are, we found a nice little place. So hop up and get some trees. So it will take a while, but don't move your mouse. So you see that little cube and how it's floating there? Yeah. It's being a little dirt, but you will collect the little cubes if you get close enough. So you'll probably want to chop down a couple trees. Try to get them all of the same type. If you prefer the birch trees, which are the paler trees, take those. But oak is the more standard tree. It's more common, and it can be used for a few things that birch can't. And also the doors look nicer, but that's a smaller consideration. So we're just going to chop down a few trees, and while we're doing this, I'm going to tell you about what you're going to do after your first night. So in your first night, your goal is to survive. And so that may sound simple, but at night you get monsters like creepers, zombies, skeletons, spiders, each with a different ability, and their sole purpose is just to kill you, pretty much. So you want to be in your own shelter, preferably with light and a door, and with at least one tool. So now we're pretty good. So our number one concern is building a shelter. Most people will tell you first, build a crafting table, but your first concern is a shelter. So here's some mushrooms here, that's rather nice, and some roses. So I think I'm going to build my shelter right here. Once again, the derpy blocks prevail. But in Minecraft, there are quite a few glitches. You just have to live with them, especially with mobs, like monsters, and as well as animals. So a good rule of thumb is to dig until you hit dirt. Well, until you get past the dirt and hit stone. So you want to dig a little far back and create a little L shape so that you have room for bed, as well as maybe hollow out some room for chests and a crafting table. So now go to your inventory using E and go to crafting. So try to get as many wooden planks as possible, but keep some of the basic wood because you'll need that for a furnace. So now that we have oak wood planks, we can make a crafting table. So then take all the stuff out of your inventory and hit either E or escape again. Put down the crafting table. Depending on your computer, you'll have to use different ways. And open up this little crafting table right here. So it looks a little better, but now you'll want to create a door first. So here's a nice door. And we have 3 of these doors, which is also good. So you see what happens if I close my inventory while I have blocks blocks in it, it just spits out, but sometimes that's really annoying. So there we have it, a nice door. So depending on what mode you're on, you'll want 1 or 2 doors. So right now we're on normal, and that's good. But if you put it to hard, zombies will be able to break through your door. So you'll want to put a second door right here. But in normal and easy, zombies will not be able to do that. And although it may look like they're about to succeed, they won't. So now that we've got a door, that's good, we'll want to build our first tools. So here's the crafting for a pickaxe. So of course we can't use this, but this is the basics of what it looks like. But what we need is a stick. So take this out and you will see sticks. So you craft 4 at a time, pick up 2, and then, so that is an axe, but what we want is a pickaxe. This is the best tool in all of Minecraft. It lets you mine stone and other resources, and it's called Minecraft. So we got a pickaxe now, and that's cool. But how about other tools? So there's an axe. But this is a hoe. There is an axe. There is a sword, if I can get everything together. Well, that's a shovel, but the thing for a sword is it's kind of a little out of the way because it only takes 1 stick. So what you want is a sword, and you will want a axe. So first, let's craft a few more sticks. So there we go. And then axe. So nice wooden axe. And then because we still have some stuff left over, let's make a shovel. Shovel's a nice basic tool to have. You don't need a hoe yet. A hoe comes with farming, which is a more advanced topic that we don't really have time for now. And it's best to make those tools out of stone. So now, take up your pickaxe and look at your stone. So start mining stone, because the next thing you'll want is a furnace so you can get wood. So don't try to mine stone with anything but a pickaxe, and don't try to use a pickaxe for anything apart from stone, because if you use anything else on stone, the stone will disappear, and you won't have that block, won't ever be able to get it. You can only get it using a pickaxe. So we want 8 or 9 pieces of stone. It's good to keep some spare though. And by all means, simply feel free to enlarge your house here, because you're going to be living in it. So keep an eye on sunlight. Currently it's pretty bright. But if it's getting dark, you will want to get rid of this extra space, which is quite dark. So we just need a little bit more stone. And click on your crafting table. Get the stone out. And you will see that there is a furnace. Craft that, hit escape, and put the furnace down. The furnace is one of the most important things. It's up there with the tools that are not quite a pickaxe. So you'll see we have a little funny menu here. So put down some wood as a main source of fuel. So that's the only thing that you can use as fuel. Then put any other thing up here, and normally you'll see something like charcoal. But we're not doing this quite right. So you need to put the wood up here, planks down here. You'll see a fire sort of lit up. And you wait a little. And you get charcoal. So get a little bit of charcoal. But because you're going to need it later. And then if you're done, take out all the stuff and hit escape once the fire is done going down. So go to your crafting table and put a stick and a piece of charcoal, and you've got 4 torches. And now let me go over and get that stick, and let me put these torches down. So it's always a good idea to keep some in your inventory. So that will give you pretty good amount of time. So you see the sun's already going down, but you have a nice looking little home. So if you see sheep outside your door, it's good to go get some, because you'll need them to craft a bed later. It's also good to try to get more stone, keep mining, and to make a new set of stone tools, which will greatly aid you. And that